So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's video. We're going to be going over the eFootball World Cup shenanigans that's going to be happening over the next month or so. So it won't be a super long video, but I want to put this out there because it might interest some of you guys that are playing eFootball. I mean, look, I played it over the weekend, or what was it, Friday night? I did stream eFootball. I did it because I wanted to go back and play it because I hadn't played it in months. And, I mean, it was all right. Offline was great. I had no problems with offline. It was when I got online and it was just the delay and the lag. And this is why I don't bother with online, because unless you have a ridiculously solid connection, and even that doesn't do anything half the time, you know, because it is down to Konami servers and the peer-to-peer and this, that, and the other. It just frustrates me. You know, there's nothing worse than like pressing L1 or flicking the right stick to try to change to a player and the game just doesn't want to register, and then you can see the goal from it. So, yeah. Anyway, let's dive into this. So, over on the old Twitter bird, eFootball did put out introducing the eFootball International Cup. Of course, they can't call it the World Cup because FIFA have the license or EA have the license. So it's the International Cup. But it's kicking off in November. The theme for the new season in eFootball 23 will be the Football Festival. All right, I mean, it sounds a little bit more enticing than what we've had before. Entry closes and online qualifiers start on the 20th of October, right? So that's in a couple of days' time. For more information, we're going to go right here and go over this. Now, PES Universe and Barry himself also put a video about this, so you can go and check that out. It goes over a lot more details. It is a little bit confusing, and I'm using PES Universe's video to show you how to change your base club, in case you are wondering. But I'll leave the link for that in the description if you want to go ahead and watch. So let's go over the details here. So eFootball International Cup, it's a nation-based competition, folks, in which all users compete against each other in pursuit of national glory. And of course, you can register in-game and earn rewards, and that's the point of this. If you play eFootball a lot online, folks, this will be something you want to partake in because you're going to be getting some rewards, some coins, and all that stuff. Furthermore, a total of 1 billion, that's right, 1 billion eFootball coins will be split among users according to the rankings of their country, region in each category. Enter with your own country and region and contribute with a goal or a win. So this is how it's going to work, or at least what I'm kind of getting the gist of, or what they've mentioned. So here we have it. So number one, you've got the representative, right? So you've got the esports tournament competed by representatives on console and mobile. So yes, you can do this on mobile as well, which I'm sure they're going to have a lot of. Number two, you've got the weekend showdown. So weekend only event ranking determined by total points accumulated by top 50 ranked users. And then number three, goals galore, ranking determined by overall goal tally of all participants from each country/region. Now, these are all user matches. The one at the end there is also against the AI. So if you like yourself and you like playing the AI more than a human person, you can do that as well. Moving down here, so between the 20th of October and the 17th of December, a competition contested by the representatives of all participating countries and regions. The country-region rankings are determined by the result of the representatives. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Konami never do a very good job of explaining this. I mean, they've literally just whacked it in a page or two, and it's like, figure it out yourself. Because it is a little bit confusing, and we're going to talk about that in a second. So, as you scroll down here on the representative page, this is how it says that it's going to work to actually gain entry into this competition, right? So, to enter, you need to set your base team to either of the following countries/regions. Your entry is deemed complete and finalized based on your configured base team as of the start of the 20th of October. So, you've got a couple of days to change. Now, I don't think this is down to actual teams in the World Cup, and the reason I'm saying this because when I was going over and watching Barry's one on PES Universe, Barry did mention that this is like World Cup only teams, but it's not really because, I mean, Italy's in it. Italy's not in the World Cup. They failed to qualify, so I don't really know what the rules and regulations are. I'm pretty sure Thailand isn't in it, and neither is Malaysia. So, yeah, this is definitely not based on teams in the World Cup. it's just based on, I really don't know, a bunch of eligible teams that Konami have picked. The issue is, to be deemed eligible for this competition, your configured base team must match with your country/region of residence or nationality. As of the selection playoffs and the main tournament, or as the selection playoffs and the main tournament will be carried out on the PS5, PlayStation 4. For console, participants will need to provide their own PS5 or PlayStation 5. You need to provide your own console, folks. Yeah, I wonder why. So yes, that's pretty much what you need to do. Now, the issue with that is if you do live somewhere, as Barry was mentioning, like Ireland, and Ireland is not on this list, can he not partake in this tournament and competition? And that's the weird thing about this, and why Konami are doing it that way is a little bit odd, because it does mean a lot of people can't actually gain any rewards because you can't participate. But for those wondering how you do change your thingy-majiggity, I'm going to show you right now. So what you need to do is simply head over to the extra tab, right? You go to game settings, user information, scroll down to edit dream team, then you want to go to base team, and this is where you're going to pick your base team. So make sure you change this to a team that's registered on that list, but it does also state it has to be in the country you live. So I can't really go in there and change it from the US to Italy because I don't live in Italy. I don't know. It's all very confusing. Konami, you might want to actually, let us know what the actual requirements are. Yeah, they never do the best job of it. But that's what I'm getting out of it. There's the confirmation. Way, hey, hey. Now, the rankings themselves will be decided by participants' rating in Efootball League Division 1. Only the match records in Phase 3, starting on the 20th of October, will be taken into account. I was going to say, the ranking will be decided by the participants' rating in Efootball League Division 1. You have to be in the first division to do this. A ranking will be published for each participating country region, and the top-ranked users in each country/region will advance. So win the most games, folks, and then you have a chance, obviously, to advance into the next phase. And then, yeah, there's just more information here. Console outside of Japan, highest ranked user in each participating country. It's just, to me, they made this way more confusing than it needs to be. Like, I mean, putting out a graphic, obviously, that shows you this type of stuff, but I don't know. They've made this very, very confusing for me, at least, to understand what is actually going on. The weekend Showdown is to be held from Fridays to Mondays, all right, from the 11th of November to the 11th of December. Please see in-game for more information. Results reflected in the ranking are based on country region selected at the time of day. Only the latest 15 matches are tallied as well, folks, for ranking. And as we move further down, they're going to talk about goals galore, all goals scored between blah-de-blah-de. So basically, this is it, folks. Just go online, change your base team to something relevant, one of the teams on the list. I mean, it may work, it may not, because of the whole base living where you're living issue. And then win matches. From there, if you win enough matches, you'll go into the next phase of the competition, and then eventually you might actually win some rewards. And yeah, there is a lot of different sort of selections. It does show you down here the base team results tallies towards. So you can see right here, you pick Japan, the results are going to be towards Japan. Now, if you change to Germany, it now switches to Germany, and then you change to Spain for December, now you are doing the Spania. So I feel like you can change your base team, and you can pick whatever team you want going from this graphic. Because why would you know what I mean? Why would you be able to change from Japan to Germany? You can't be Japanese and then move to Germany suddenly. Doesn't work that way. But you can see at the bottom, if you do change to Barcelona midway, you're not going to get anything. So do not change to a club team from a national team. Just go for national if you want to do this competition. If you couldn't give a monkeys, well, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. And as we scroll even further down, this is what happens if you manage to win this. You're going to get 200,000 what? Coins, I'm guessing. 100,000 for second place. 80, oh, that's million. 200 million. That's a lot. That is a lot. So yeah, you could get a hefty amount. I'm saying this is coins, definitely not real money. No one's giving you $200,000. No, don't get too excited. This will be GP. Yeah, probably GP. Well, it says eFootball coins. So there we go. You get 200 million eFootball coins. Good Lord, you'd never run out. So there we have it. Anyway, folks, that's it. I mean, I know I didn't explain it the best, but honestly, Konami, you've got to do a better job of putting out information that we all understand, because it's like, it's a nightmare. It is. It really is. But anyway, we'll find out. I'm sure Konami will clarify when we get closer to it, but we only have a couple of days. So go ahead, change your base team to whatever you need to change it to get those rewards, to get those points. I mean, I don't know, go for England. That's what I said. Italy's in it. They're not in the World Cup, so that doesn't add up. But, you know, Konami's ways of life. Anyway, until next time, subscribe for more. We'll be back very, very shortly to go through more FIFA Career Mode this week. And until next time, take care.